Good morning, hot dog homies. Throw out that boring cereal and get rid of that lame-ass toast because today we're taking breakfast to the next level. I'm your hot dog host, Juan, and this is the Hot Dog Show. So what we're making is what I like to call the morning wood hot dog. Imagine crispy hash browns, rich sausage Dijon gravy, gooey shredded cheese, all on a smoky bacon wrapped hot dog. Mouthwatering, right? Let's get started, but first, I gotta get some coffee. So here's what you're gonna need to get this breakfast masterpiece going. We're starting out with our all beef natural casing hot dogs. And then we're going into a hearty bun and we're gonna toast that up. Today we're using the Amorosa club rolls. Next up, we're gonna get some crispy hash browns. But if you don't have hash browns, don't worry, because we're gonna show you a tater tot hack a little bit later in the video. And then of course, we got our Jimmy Dean sausage. And now, last night I found out that meat in a plastic tube is called a chub. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than having a chub of meat for your morning wood hot dog. And of course, breakfast wouldn't be breakfast without bacon. And we have got the Hoffy premium bacon. We're not sparing any expense. We're gonna top this thing with some cheddar cheese. That's my cheese of choice. Use whatever you like. And then of course, I can't wait to show you what we're going to top this with. And dare I say it, I think you're gonna be a little bit excited. All right, let's fire up the stove and let's get cooking. Let's get these dogs in the water and let's get them plumping. Plump up the dog.
Pump up the jam.
Get these dogs a plumping. Plump one, plump number two. All right, while those dogs are plumping, let's get to work on this Dijon sausage gravy. First up, I've got my cast iron pan. It's nice and hot. We're gonna brown up some of this breakfast sausage. About a half a chub for our morning wood. And you're gonna wanna break this sausage up. We're gonna get it down into small little pieces. As it starts to brown, it'll break up a little bit, and it's gonna render some of that fat, which is gonna help us get our breakfast sausage gravy going. And we're gonna use a little butter, a little flour, and we're gonna make a quick roux. All right, that looks great. We got some nice crispy sausage going in there, little browning, little chunks of browning, and that's great. To our sausage, we are going to dump in 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm turning my heat down to about medium, and to the butter we are adding 2 tablespoons of flour. Now, what you want to do with your flour is you want to stir it in. You want to get rid of all this white. What that's going to do is cook out that flour taste, and the more you cook it, the toastier your gravy is going to get, and that flour is just going to thicken up your gravy. The toastier you want your gravy, the longer you're going to let this flour kind of cook, and that looks good. Look, we've got a nice bubble on our roux, and that's gonna help our gravy thicken up. So now, we're gonna turn our heat all the way down to low. And then, little by little, we're gonna whisk in our milk. Whisk, let it thicken up. You can see we've got some heat there. Now, doing it this way is gonna ensure that your gravy is nice and creamy. You won't have any lumps. Nobody wants lumpy gravy. So this is looking great. Delicious, nice, creamy, delicious. And we're just gonna keep whisking this until it thickens up. So we'll let that, we cooled down the pan pretty good, and it's gonna take a little bit, but that's fine. Now, to our gravy, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, and just a pinch of some paprika. Actually 2 pinches. That's gonna give our gravy a little more depth You're not just relying on the seasoning and the spices that are in the sausage. You've got your own spice in there. And of course, you can't forget the two things that bring it all together. 2 healthy pinches of salt, and then we're gonna grab some fresh cracked pep. Do it till your arms get tired. All right, so there is our gravy. We're gonna let this thicken up. We're gonna make Dijon sausage gravy, and I almost forgot the Dijon. This is gonna give it some great tang and zip. And we're gonna do some other things, and we can leave this on the stove for a little bit, let it thicken up while we do the other elements of our hot dog. So now we're gonna crisp up our hash browns. We got it right here. Now remember, I told you earlier, don't worry if you don't have hash browns, because we're gonna do a tater tot hack. I'm gonna get this other hash brown going. We're gonna do that right here. We got a ripping hot griddle over here. And now we're gonna give a little bit of oil right here for the tater tots. Get that spread out. And we're gonna take 8 tater tots, and we're just gonna line them up like this. We're gonna take our burger press, give it a little bit of that right there, because we don't want things sticking. And we're gonna smash these hash browns and hope that they come out so freaking close. There it is. All right, now we're gonna leave these for quite a bit of time because we want them to crisp up nicely. We want it to get that nice brown, toasty brown potato look. Potato look? Is it a potato look? I don't know. Anyway, we've got our other hash brown. I'm gonna go ahead and smash it down as well too, because we want everything to look about the same. Oh, that looks great. While these are browning up, we are gonna grab our 2 all beef, snappy dappy doodle hot dogs, and we're gonna grab them, get them out of the water, and get them ready to go on the griddle. As we said before, told you we're gonna do a little bacon wrap for these, and we have our bacon sitting out over here. And go in diagonally, diagonal bacon wrap. Check out our bacon wrap video. You wanna know how to do this like a pro? Or like a guy on YouTube that has a hot dog show? Look at that video, the bacon wrap video. All right, it's the moment of truth. We gotta get these babies on the grill. We gotta slap at the dog. Slap at the dog 1, slap at the dog 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's right.
All right, so as we said, we are going to top this hot dog with something. Are you excited yet? Are you egg-cited yet? We're gonna make a perfect sunny side up cracked egg to go on top of this thing. So first up, we've got our little egg pan here. We've got a nice egg ring, and we're gonna shoot that with some of this neutral oil, let that get heated up. The trick to a perfectly cooked sunny side up egg is low and slow. Keep your heat down. Some people might say, oh, get that thing frying up, but you're gonna get like all these crispy edges. And here's the thing, when we go to bite into this dog, we don't want those crispy edges because they're gonna hold and bite and they're gonna pull the whole egg off, and your entire eating experience is gonna be ruined. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and crack our egg. I think our pan is good. We've got everything on low. Yeah. Crack that egg and do not break the yolk. Don't break the yolk. Here's a little hack. If you want this right in the middle, just take a nice silicone spatula, hold it there. Look at that. Look how we moved it right into the middle of where we wanted it. Yeah, close enough. I mean, close enough for Jess. So we're just gonna get this to go until the white's set on the egg. And it'll take a little bit of time to do that. We got our hot griddle going, and we're gonna get our buns toasty and warm. So we're gonna let those go on one side for a little bit. Once those are toasty, we're gonna flip them all around. Try to get as many sides of that bun toasted up as we can. And man, it is gonna be delicious. Just wait. We are building this thing moments away. Oh my God, look at this freaking perfect egg. Oh, that looks like a dang Bob Evans commercial. So as you know, we like to top our things, make things look pretty, give it contrast. And man, I don't know about you guys, but I like, in the morning with breakfast, I like a little spring onion on top of my eggs. So we are just gonna chop up a couple of quick spring onions, get that on the top of the dog, and it's gonna provide like a nice little bright note. Absolutely delicious, and it's gonna look good too. All right, we're building. First up is our beautiful, crispy, smashed tater tot. Oh, look at that beautiful little bed that we're gonna put our hot dog in. Oh my goodness. And then next up, we got our bacon wrapped hot dog. Right in. Oh, that's looking beautiful. So now we're gonna take this over here and we're gonna put on some amazing gravy. Oh, it's creamy, savory, tangy from the beautiful, wonderful Dijon mustard that we put in there. Next, we're just gonna put in some cheese, a light amount of cheese. I don't wanna overpower that sausage gravy. Now, I can't tell you, this might be the best looking egg I've ever cooked, if I do say so myself. Now, can we get it off this pan and onto the dog? Oh, gorgeous. We want to top this egg and the whole thing with a little hot sauce. I like hot sauce in the morning. You don't have to do it, but holy cow, look at that. And our bright notes of our spring onions. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the morning wood hot dog. I told you we would take breakfast to the next level. We are going in. Oh, just let me look at that cross section. That is gorgeous. Let's go in. Why am I talking? Worth every moment on the stove, the grill, the griddle, the chopping, the saucing, the morning wooding. Holy cow. You're not going to be disappointed. Try this dog and let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for tuning in to the Hot Dog Show. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss out on any of the fun while we're hanging in the bun. Until next time, keep those buns warm and that morning wood sausage. We'll see you soon. Alyssa Milano. Check out my hot dog. Who's the boss now? Wait, where are you going? They said it was perfectly normal. That was weird.